All right, The Holly and the Ivy is an English Christmas carol, traditional song. It's pretty simple to play, just two parts. The first part you're going to play is the verse. It sounds like this. The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the woods, the holly bears the crown. Sort of like that. So really you just got three chords that you need to worry about for this verse. You need a G, and so really that's just these two notes, the G, the B, and the D. But I like to play it spread out so you get a nice full sound, especially with the organ. Powerful. So you've got G, D, and G in your left hand, if you can reach all that. B, D, and G in your right hand. The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown. Now the cool part is for the majority of this verse, you just hang on that G chord. And I tend to sort of throw in like an extra note here. And they're both full grown. So you can move the 3, the B, to adjacent white notes. And that gives you a little variation. But basically you're holding a G. And then you go, of all the trees that are in the wood. So in the is just a quick switch to a C chord. And I'm playing it like this. A C in my left hand, a G, C, E, another G, if you can reach all that in your right hand. And the reason I play it like that, if you can't reach it, take this top note out. You just go like this. You have to come right back to that G, so if you stay close, see how much easier that is to get from the C to the G? So you've got, let me back up and show you again from the beginning. The holly and the ivy, when they are both full grown, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. So you've got another quick change for the last chord. The crown. The is a D chord, and I play it like this. D in my left hand, F sharp, A, D in my right hand, the crown. Switch back to that G to end. So that's just like the chord I showed you in the beginning. So a quick review, you've got G, 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 D, 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 G, 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 C, G, 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 D, G. That's your verse. Now after that you're gonna move into the chorus, which is kind of similar. This is not exactly. So you get the first chord is the same, it's still a G. On the rising of the sun, and the running of the deer, blah, da, 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 da. So that's the part we're learning now. Or the rising of the sun. So the rising is something that's hanging on a G, just like the verse. You can hang on to that G for a little while. Or the rising of the sun. Or the now when you go to running of the. It switches to an E minor chord. So basically what I like to do is play an E minor 7, which hangs onto this D as well. It gives it kind of a spookier feel, or like a cooler, kind of spooky I guess, but in a cool way. So you've got a G first, and that jumps down to an E minor. So you can think about continuing to play that chord exactly as you did in the beginning and just adding in an E. And that gives you an E minor 7. So here would be your E minor, this E, G, and B. And then you're already playing the 7. So first two chords, G, 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 E minor 7, and then you switch to a D. So just like before you played that D, you got a D in your left hand, F sharp, A, and D. So the first half of the chorus, or the rising of the sun, this is on a G, and then it switches to a E minor 7. G, D. Oh, sorry, let me back up and show you that chorus again. La 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 da do do do. G, E minor 7, D, G. And now here's the next part we need to learn. La, G, N. Okay. So basically we're going back to the structure of the verse. So, of all the trees that are in the wood, the holly bears the crown. So you remember the second half of the verse, it was just G, C, G, G, D, G, So where all the chords move in the verse, that's the second half of the chorus. And I'll show you one more time. It's G to C. That's G, C, and E. And quickly back to G. G, B, and D. The holly bears to a D. So I switch down to an F sharp, an A, and a D. And back to a G. G, B, and D. So I've thrown a lot of letters at you. Let me see if I can slowly show to you in context all of it. All right, so here's verse. The holly and the ivy, as they are both full grown. Just hanging on a G. D, and a C, G, G, D, G. Now here's the chorus. G, D, E minor 7 to a D, to a G, C, G, G, D, G. So hopefully some of those patterns will make sense to you. That's really it. If you take your time and really just learn those, like I guess there's like a total of 5 chords, you can definitely put it together. I hope this tutorial helped you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.